Welcome to episode 1 of the Crochet with Kaye podcast. I post every single Monday, and here I talk about all things crochet, all things yarn, and more. My name is Kahila or Kaye, and I'm a crochet artist. You can find me on Instagram at KAHILAHHH. It's my name with 3 H's at the end, okay? And you'll see behind the scenes for all the projects that I'll be working on and any channel updates I may have. Now, let's get into it. Oh my gosh, this feels unreal, okay? Like, first of all, this is a podcast. This is not a regular video, so like usually after that little intro, I would like cut, take a little break, breathe, and just like then get into the video, but like here, I'm pausing, I'm swallowing, I would cut that out, but I didn't cut that out. Like that feels weird, but I can't wait to get used to it. Okay, you guys, like I started this podcast because, well, I talk a lot. And I talk a lot, okay? That's not literally it, but that's one of the main things because I have a lot to tell you guys, a lot to get out of my system, and I can't do that in my like crochet with me's and now my crochet vlogs because there's not enough time. And plus, like, you guys, for my crochet with me's, like, you guys are there to crochet with me and to like whatever project I'm working on, you're here to see me finish that project. And even though I know a lot of you guys probably won't mind hearing me talk a lot, those videos I'd rather just like reserve them for crocheting, like me crocheting and less talking like deeply about stuff. So here we are, podcasting. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I've done a podcast before. It was with my sisters. It was a while ago and I'm not even going to get into the details, but like I know the fundamentals of like podcasts. I have my show notes right here. I'll be referencing them a lot. So if you see me looking down, it's because I'm referencing my show notes. Okay, so let's start off with this. My notes are already telling me to stay on track. So I'm like, all right. First thing I want to tell you guys, after all of those first things I just told you, my camera likes to stop filming after like 20 minutes or so, around that area. So I will be cutting, like, it won't be me, like it'll be my camera, it'll shut off. So, oh my gosh, I just left that cough in. I can't believe this. Was that a cough or just clearing of the throat? Or is a clearing of the throat coughing? I don't know, honestly. Anyway, okay. I just can't fathom not cutting all of this stuff. And you know, it's supposed to be more relaxed and I'm just not used to relaxed videos, not cutting. Oh, also, before I get into what oh, see, I'm going off on tangents already. But there's a plane flying over, and I'm not sure if you guys can hear it or not, but I wanted to tell you guys that planes and helicopters will be flying around here. You guys might hear it. Cars are obnoxious around here for some reason. It's so annoying, so you guys might hear that as well. Maybe not during this little time that I'm filming, but just warning you just in case. Okay, back to my notes. Okay, yes. So there will be little cuts here and there. Here and there in this video, but I'll try to keep the cuts minimum as possible. Yes. Next, I already told you guys that. See, I just need to follow my notes, shouldn't I? I really should. Okay. Anyway, now that I'm done with those little, let me tell you these. Let me introduce myself again in a less formal way. My name is Kahila or Kaye. I always say Kahila or Kaye because on the internet I like to call myself Kaye because a lot of people can't pronounce my name Kahila. Granted, I don't fault them for that because it is a unique name that, you know, it's not common. So I expect people to mess it up here and there. And at some point, I got a little frustrated because I'm like, I'm just trying to have a conversation. I'm not even trying to have you figure out how to say my name or anything. So I was just like, just call me Kaye, okay? So yeah, Kahila or Kaye. I tell people both in case like I just say Kaye and people really want to know my name and they're like, can I call you Kahila? Because like some people who have nicknames don't like to be called by their name that they're born with, whatever. But I don't care, so I'm just like, you call me Kahila or Kaye. So that's why I say that. Yeah. Anyway, I'm Kahila, or Kaye, and I'm a crochet artist, like I said in the beginning, but I am also a writer, soon to be self-published author. Okay, I plan on self-publishing my book, so I'm going to be an indie author. I plan on self-publishing my book some point this year. I have a bunch of proof copies of my book, so I'll just show you guys what it looks like if you haven't seen it. Well, I say if you haven't seen it, like I show it a lot. I don't really show it a lot on this channel. I also have another channel. Sorry, I'm slowly trying to put my books down right here, but I do have another channel. It's strictly a writing channel, author channel, just about my writing journey and my publishing journey. So if you guys are interested in stuff like that, you should definitely go check out my writing channel. It's always linked down below in the description. I would cut stuff like that. When will I stop saying I will cut stuff like that? We shall see. But it's always in the description box below. Sometimes I talk really fast and my tongue cannot keep up and I just stumble over my words. It's annoying sometimes, but this is my book. Oh, can you see it properly? Maybe like this. It's called Souls, okay? Souls by Kahila Harry. That's me. This is my book, okay? It'll be out at some point later this year. I'll definitely keep you guys updated. This may not be a writing or author channel, but you best believe you guys are gonna know about stuff that I create, okay? So I call myself a creator because I'm a crochet artist, I'm a writer. I don't know why I was saying that with a comma, like there was something after writer. There's nothing after writer. Crochet artist, writer. Boom. Yes. But yeah, that's what I do. Okay. What else? Oh, okay. This podcast. Let me tell you guys what this podcast will be about. Let me look at my notes because I will forget some stuff. So this podcast will be about yarn updates, project updates, what's happening in my life, like my book. Perfect example. Randomness, because sometimes I would just want to sit down and talk about anything, okay? Because this is for me to just talk. I think I can hear my sisters there's a window in front of me and I can hear my sisters like talking to my cat because like the backyard is like right there. Anyway, sorry. Okay. But mostly this channel will be about crocheting and about yarn because this is a crochet podcast. But I will tell you guys this is not a podcast where I teach you how to crochet or whatever, or I don't know, but this isn't anything to teach you about different yarn fibers, about how to crochet. None of that. This is just me sitting down and talk about. That didn't make sense. This is me sitting down and talking about anything I want to talk about. That's basically it. Okay. Anyway, how many times will I be uploading a week? I'll be uploading a podcast once a week on Mondays. I hope to stay on that schedule. If I am not able to upload a day on a Monday for any reason, I'll let you guys know the reason on Instagram. So that's why I say follow me on Instagram, because I post, like I said, all updates, any updates, everything. So if I'm not able to post, I will put on my Instagram stories like, hey, sorry, I'm not able to post my podcast because of blah, blah, blah. But I don't see anything stopping me from posting unless like my camera breaks and I have to buy a new one, or my laptop breaks and I can't edit, but I have a backup one, so that won't be a problem. I don't know, anything can happen. I'm not wishing anything on myself at all whatsoever, but I'm just saying, okay? Things can happen, all right? What else? Oh, okay. Fun. I will also be crocheting in some of these videos, just like a nice relaxing crocheting, especially like if I have a Q&A segment, which I don't for today's episode, but you never know. In the future, I could. I'm just thinking, in the beginning, did I say this is episode 1? I really hope so. If not, this is episode 1, guys. Anyway, so I will definitely be crocheting in some of my episodes just because it's a crochet podcast and I just want to be able to do that sometimes, especially if I have a Q&A. Like sometimes I want to think about the questions that are being asked. So Yeah, I'm sorry if I keep doing this or this. I'm just very animated and I just speak with my hands as I'm doing right now. I'm sorry. Okay, what is next? Oh, okay. Last thing before I officially get into the meat of this podcast, which I am so excited for. So buckle up because there is a lot that is happening. So I have a plan to mainly talk about 5 main topics in my podcast episodes. These topics will have a lot of, what do I call it? It's like when you do an outline, it's like you have your main point and then you have like A, B, C, D, and then you have like 1, 2, 3 under those A, B, C, Ds. I will have a lot of those. So I'll have a main topic and a bunch of little things to talk about that topic. You know, I don't know. I forgot what the word is for that. But yeah, that's the best way I can describe it. Usually when I can't really describe something, I give an example of that something to describe that something, if that makes sense. I feel like that's the best way to explain that. Anyway, I think I'm done with all the pre-show notes. Don't know what to call that. I'm pretty sure I'm done with all that. Let me look one more time. Sorry. I'm just making sure I go over everything, guys, because this is the first episode. I want you guys to know everything in this episode, and then I don't have to repeat myself in later episodes, okay? Besides my intro. My intro is probably going to stay the same. All right, moving on, you guys. I'm so excited for, oh, also, okay, one more thing. My siblings may pop in and out of the room because like we have a lot of our stuff stashed in here, and you'll probably hear them talking because these walls are thin and my sister's room is like literally right there. So I'm gonna leave all of that in. All right, this is gonna be relaxed. Like I said, relaxed podcast. It's not going to be like a normal professional podcast, you know, where everything's like a huge setup. No, this is mainly a sit down with me thing that I'm calling a podcast because this is going to be like 30 minutes to an hour long. Yeah. All right. Now let's get into the meat of everything. All right. Let me swallow real quick. I need to drink some water. Talking a lot like this, like, ooh. Ooh, oh yes, a clear throat. Excuse me. Oh my god, why'd I leave that in? Hold on. Okay. Sorry, I I literally forgot I was filming because I just got like a surprising message. I'm definitely gonna have to check that out later. I thought I got a message about a package, but I got a message about something else. Anyway, I'll try not to think about that while I'm still filming. All right. The first topic that we won't be discussing anything. I will be discussing it, but I'm going to pretend that I'm live right now and that we are discussing these things together because this feels like a live stream since I'm not chopping a lot, you know, and I love live streams. We'll talk about that another time as well because, you know, live streams might be coming sooner than you think. You can't really see my eyebrows, but I'm like wiggling them like, Anyway. The first topic, my origin crochet story, you guys. This is a wild ride, so buckle up. Okay, it's not that wild, but it's a lot to talk about. So here we go. When I was younger, about maybe, I was like, what, 7 years old, I think. The earliest memory I have, I was going to say the earliest memory I remember. Does that make sense? Because a memory is like remembering, basically, but it's also like a thing in itself. I'm not even going to get into that. See, this is why I have show notes, because I do stuff like that, and then I'll forget like where I was. Anyway, when I was younger, the earliest memory I have is when I was like 7, And I'm not sure who taught me how to crochet first, whether it was my grandma or my mom, but both of them taught me how to crochet. And yeah, that's it. End of origin story. All right, pack it up, boys. Just kidding. They taught me how to crochet. I remember being all over my grandmother's house, learning how to do chains and stuff with my little Susan Bates crochet hook, just crocheting chains. I would chain like hundreds of chains, and I would just have all this yarn just trailing behind me. I was with my sisters, like, you guys may not know. Oh my gosh, some of you guys might be new. Wait. Swallow break. I have a twin sister and a younger sister. My twin sister is more Kaye. She has her crochet channel. My younger sister is Mr. Bobvin. She also has her crochet channel, and their channels will be linked down below. Just had to say that. Okay, so I would be with my sisters and we would just be crocheting all the time. We just knew how to do chains then, okay? So we'll just practice chains. So great. Those are great memories. And then like our cousin was with us as well, and we'll just be chaining. I remember I have this one memory where my grandmother was like, she moved into a new house and we were helping her unpack. And then we like took a break and we're just crocheting. Just chains. We didn't know how to do anything. And then later on, my mom taught me how to crochet a blanket. I didn't know anything about stitches, anything about patterns, or like the stitch names, like double crochet, half double crochet, even moss stitch, granny stitch. Like I didn't know anything about any of that, okay? But I knew how to create a blanket. But I knew how to like crochet that, you know, because muscle memory. So like I remember, okay, do 3 of these loops, do that, and I just knew how to crochet a blanket. I didn't know how to crochet a blanket, but I knew how to crochet a blanket, you know? So if someone's like, you know how to crochet? I'll be like, yeah, because I didn't know there was like so much to crocheting. So I crocheted, I don't even remember if I crocheted, like, I know I started at 7. I'm pretty sure it was on and off until, I don't know. I just remember I stopped crocheting. It was probably like in my early double digit age. And then I didn't crochet again until 2 years before I moved here to California. Yes, okay, yep. 2 years before I came to California. So I'm from Alabama. Sweet home Alabama. Anyway, I'm from Alabama, so 2 years before, I only know this because of Snapchat memories, okay? I would not remember this if it weren't for if it wasn't for Snapchat memories, if it weren't for Snapchat memories. If Snapchat memories didn't exist, I wouldn't know that 2 years before I moved here, I was crocheting. See, once I'm not sure what word to use in a sentence, I just like say a completely different sentence, and that works for me, okay? I'll learn it later. I'll learn what needs to be there later. Anyway, so 2 years before I moved here to California, I was making like blankets and stuff, and I was making a blanket for my best friend in Alabama, and then a blanket for someone else, and another blanket. I was working on like 3 blankets. I miss those blankets. I miss those blankets. Anyway, and then when I moved here, I stopped crocheting. But then in, what year was it? Oh, November or December of 2019, I started crocheting again because me and my sisters, we started crocheting like holiday blankets and stuff to sell on Etsy. And like, we have like a ton of blankets downstairs because we crocheted like 6 of them, maybe. And we didn't sell them, so it's just sitting there. Like, but it was nice to dive back into crocheting. And again, I'm crocheting the same blanket the only thing that I know how to crochet is just this blanket. But I call myself like a crochet artist. I'm like, I know how to crochet. You know, I crochet this blanket, okay? But yeah, I crocheted that. And then I think after that, I was like, okay, yeah. My notes are right. I was like crocheting on and off in 2020. Was it 2020? Yes. In the beginning of 2020, I was like crocheting on and off, and then like I think I just stopped. Like I called it my forever blanket. Let me grab it for you guys because it's literally right there. Oh. Oh my gosh. Okay, wait, I have to like scoop my chair because this thing, okay. My camera literally shut off as I was trying to show you guys this blanket. Okay, sorry, let's try this again. This is a thick blanket. Like, look at this. And as you can see, look, okay, you see, I was not lying. Christmas blanket. This started out as a Christmas blanket, all the red and all the green. And then I decided to just like make it my forever blanket. So then I just started doing like random colors, random patterns, just random colors. And I didn't know at the time, but this is a granny stitch blanket apparently. So let me show you guys a little closer. You can see, so you can see the stitches and stuff. I still don't know how to do a granny stitch now. Like I'm getting a little ahead of myself. But once I learned how to properly crochet, I did not come back to this blanket because I didn't remember how to crochet this blanket, because I no longer relied on muscle memory to crochet because I knew the fundamentals. Why did I say it like that? I now knew. I feel like something was on my lip. I now knew. Okay, it doesn't definitely feel like. Okay. I now knew the fundamentals of crocheting. So like that muscle memory that I learned from learning this blanket, I didn't have anymore. I didn't know how to crochet this anymore. So, I mean, I still don't. I haven't even looked up how to do a granny stitch when I can literally look it up right now and figure that out. But I don't care because I don't care to do anything granny stitch. Because honestly, this is not cute to me. But I mean, it's cute for a blanket, I guess. But anyway, where am I? Sorry. I was crocheting this blanket on and off. I called it my forever blanket. When I first started this channel, I was still like crocheting this blanket a little bit. And I'm like, yeah, I'm going to keep crocheting it. It's going to be my forever blanket. Literally the other day, I found this blanket because I knew I was going to do like this podcast and stuff and show you guys. And I cut that yarn off, weaved in my ends, and called it a day because I am not continuing this blanket, but I will keep it forever. Okay, it's like real thick. It's like, I think it's over like 8 feet, 8 by 8, because we're making like 6 by 6 blankets, and I definitely passed that. So I think this is an 8 by 8, but I could be wrong. I haven't measured it in a while. So ooh, that big chunky monster can go back right there. Yeah, so how did I learn how to crochet properly? Well, let me tell you guys, okay? Oh, I love this story so much because it's just so amazing. It may not be to you guys, but like I just love it so much because I'm so close with my sisters and I connect with my sisters. Like we're just so close, and I just love our relationship. So it just makes me so happy when we do things together. Like, you know, we crochet together. Oh my gosh. Please help. I can't edit this out. Oh God. I mean, I can, but you know, I'm not going to because this is like real time. Oh. Anyway, what was I saying? We like to do things together. I like our relationship. What was that word that I said wrong? Together. We do things together. I love crocheting together. And it's just great. Anyway, so how did I learn? My twin sister, Kaye, she, once like me and my other sister and my mom, we stopped crocheting the blankets and stuff like that. She continued to crochet and she just went ham. Like she learned how to create amigurumi. She learned the patterns. She learned stitches. Like she learned everything that she could about crocheting, and she just kept going. And literally, we're like, why does she keep crocheting? Like this, it's literally she. It's not that she can't get anything out of it, but it's like, okay, like we already we already went through that phase of crocheting. Like, be done with it. Okay, basically is what we were kind of thinking, like me and my younger sister. But you know, we never like told her to stop because like we're not that type of people. Like if we see someone's passionate about something, then be passionate about it until you're not, because you're not because we don't want you to be, you know? But anyway, she continued learning. She learned everything. And then she made a video on how to crochet, like the fundamentals of everything. And oh my gosh, do I have the notebook? Oh, I think the notebook's right here. Hold on. Because I have the notebook. Oh my gosh. So I watched that video because after a while I was just like, you know what? Oh, okay. Because this was like, what was it? This is like December, I think. And my sister started her crochet channel. And I was like, getting back into my blanket, and I was just like, you know what? I am tired of not knowing how to crochet. Like, I'm tired of just knowing this one thing, this blanket that I barely even know. Like, I can't even start the blanket. I had to have my mom start the blanket and then I would continue. But I was just like, I really want to know. Like, I was starting to get into crocheting, like watching crochet videos and watching people on Instagram. And I was just like, dang, I want to be able to do that. So I was just like, you know what? Teach me how to crochet. Like I told Kalila, teach me how, Kalila, aka Mercapi Callie, her name is Kalila. I told her, teach me how to crochet. And she was like, here is this video that I made. You can watch it. If you have any questions, let me know. I need to put on some chapstick. I'm sorry. I mean lip balm. Because I'm going to keep licking my lips and I don't like that. So, lip balm break. Alright, perfect. We are all glossed up. It's like lip balm, but it feels like a gloss. Anyway, back to the story. So, I watched that video on December 31st. Oh my gosh, December 31st, 2020. How do I know? Because, first of all, this book was a notebook to practice writing with my right hand. I even wrote that in here. I'm a left-hander, but I like to write with my right hand. I'm a just in case what if person, so I'm just like, what if my left hand is out of commission? I need to know how to write, okay? So this notebook is filled with me writing with my right hand. It's great. But anyway, this is what the notebook looks like. So I have the date right here, December 31st, 2020 for me. I wrote all of this. Like her video was so detailed and so great. Like I wrote down all the stitches. I wrote down like slip stitch, like I wrote down the abbreviations and stuff. Why did I say that? Abbreviations and stuff so that I knew how to write a pattern. Not write a pattern, why did I say that? So I knew how to read a pattern and, you know, potentially write one, which might be coming soon. Anyway, sorry. And then I wrote down, wait, I think that's it. Yeah, that's basically it. This is how I learned how to crochet. I just looked at all of this and then she had like examples on how to do each stitch. So that entire day I learned how to crochet. So I learned how to crochet in a day. And that's what I usually tell people. I tell people I've been crocheting since January because I don't count the other times like where I knew how to hold a hook. I knew how to yarn over, do all of the like simple, oh my gosh, get out of my throat. I know how to do the simple things, but like the stuff like in that notebook, I did not know how to do any of that. I didn't know about any of that. Like I didn't know, but now I do. So I say I've been crocheting since January, which is like 6 months. Yeah. So that's literally my crochet journey. Oh my gosh. Wait, I'm not done with my crochet journey, but that's like the meat of it, okay? And how I started my channel, I was just like, oh, no, I will get to that after. That's the second. Okay, let's, oh gosh, all right. So I created my channel after I learned how to crochet because my sister, Kalila, aka More Kaye, she inspired me, and I was just like, you know what? If I'm gonna crochet, I might as well just document it and see like how, just see my journey, document my journey. Other people can see it with me. Like, I'm not here for the numbers or anything. I just want to see my progress myself, because I just love seeing video evidence, like moving pictures of just like my growth. Like, it's so great. So January 12th, I post my first crochet video, and it was, do I talk about that later? Who cares? Okay. So the first video I posted was the Harry Styles cardigan that was going crazy last year. But anyway, so I created my channel mainly because when I learned how to crochet, I was just like, I am in this community, I'm gonna go ham. So I went ham on watching a bunch of videos, but then I didn't want to watch tutorials. Like, I wanted to watch something while crocheting, and I wanted to stay within a crochet community for now, but there was like nothing. Like, I mean, there were some people, like I saw Anna Cologian. I hope I can't speak. I hope I'm saying her last name correctly. And then Allie Nicole. And then I watched knitters like Tiffany Lou, aka Typical Bliss. And like they do crochet with me's and knit with me's, and I tried to watch a bunch of videos, but the only people I saw who were consistent were Anna, Allie, and Tiffany. So those are the main people that I watch now. Mainly Anna and Tiffany, like, amazing. Okay, amazing content. I love their content. Tiffany is the reason why I started this podcast. So thanks, Tiffany. Anyway, yeah, so I mainly created my channel because I didn't see a lot of crochet with me videos, and I'm just like, I feel like if I'm searching for all of these crochet with me videos, I feel like other people will probably be like searching for crochet with me videos. So I was just like, you know what? That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna create a crochet with me channel and just crochet items and have people crochet with me and have people watch me while they crochet. That was literally the same thing. Why did I say that? Anyway, so yeah, that's my origin crochet story, guys. I told you I talk a lot. It's gonna be a lot, but that's my origin story. I hope you guys enjoyed that. This is not the end of the video. I have my second topic to talk about. Moving on, after my origin story, we have my first projects. Now, I have all of my projects that I worked on here with me, and I'm gonna be showing you guys these projects because, oh my gosh, if my stomach growls, my stomach just growled. If my stomach growls during this podcast, it's because I'm hungry, okay? And I didn't eat before I started filming. Even though I should have, but like, I already brushed my teeth, I already got ready. Like, I didn't feel like redoing all of that. Anyway, so the first project that I crocheted is the blanket that I showed you guys before I knew how to crochet, okay? Sorry, I keep looking at my notes and I keep swallowing and I keep coughing. That's just gonna keep happening because I keep saying I can't cut, but like, anyway, I'm not going through that. All right, after I really learned how to crochet, you guys, my first official project after learning how to crochet was a doll, because my sister was doing a bunch of amigurumi dolls and stuff like that. And if you know Kaye, you know she had her TikTok where she posted a bunch of dolls of different TikTok stars and all of that. And anyway, that was a whole journey. So I read my sister's pattern because I was just like, her pattern's easy to read. I don't have to think about like, oh, what is this? What is that? And then she's here to help me if I need it. You guys, this doll is the ugliest thing I have ever made, okay? I don't even, what hook did I use with this? I don't even know, but I cannot believe I made this. Like, I should really remake this now that I actually know how to crochet. Anyway. Oh gosh, please don't flame me too hard in the comment section, okay? But this is my first creation after learning how to crochet. Can you guys see me? Am I blurry? No? Okay. This is it, you guys. Okay, so first of all, I used a hook. I obviously used a hook that was humongous. I don't know what hook I used, but I used that hook because I followed the pattern. It all should have been like this size. Probably like this. And this doll is huge. I can't even, like, it's bigger than this. Bigger than this span. Anyway, you can see all of the stuffing I put in it. I think I didn't even overstuff this, okay? My stitches were just terrible. Like, loosey-goosey, bro. And then this one, I don't even know what I did for this leg to be so huge, but this leg is considerably bigger than this one. This doesn't even look like a leg. Like, it looks like it has elephantitis. Do you guys know what elephantitis is? I hope I'm saying that right. Let me see. Elephantitis. Wait, that's not even... Elephantiasis. Okay, it is a condition characterized by gross enlargement of an area of the body, especially the limbs. Okay, that's what it looks like. And then let's get to the arms. All right, the arms, fine. I didn't even stuff these things, I don't think. I don't even think I was supposed to stuff them, but look at how I sewed the arm on. The arm is, can you see that? The arm is falling off. These arms aren't even sewn correctly. Like, this thing is hanging. And then this head. I feel like the head is, no, the head is not fine. This thing is huge, not proportional. Like, look, what is this dip? And then like this side is fine, but like look at this. Anyway, this was the first creation after I learned how to crochet. Does anyone else have projects that look like this from when they first tried to crochet? Because yikes. Let me know down below if you do, so I know I'm not alone. But I'll forever keep this so I can forever flame myself on how ugly this is. Anyway, what do my notes say? Let's see. Okay. So now I'm about to show you guys the rest of the projects that I worked on after this doll. So after this doll, I was just like, I'm gonna continue crocheting so I can get better, because you know that's how you get better. So I was like, okay, I'm getting away from amigurumi, I'm getting away from this doll. Like, I was annoyed. Okay, I was annoyed because that didn't come out the way I expected it. So then I moved on to like a type of clothing, or not clothing, but like something that's not amigurumi. And I decided to follow a pattern that wasn't my sister's, and it was it was interesting following a pattern that wasn't my sister's because like people write their patterns differently. So it was definitely a learning experience, but here is what I made. I made a stocking. It was like a Christmas stocking basically. What yarn is this? Because these colors are cute, first of all. Okay. Anyway, this is the stocking. So I did a lot of things wrong with the stocking, but at least you can tell it's a stocking, okay? I even got this little foot thingy. Like, can I put my hand in here? Like, look at this. I was proud of this creation because it actually looked decent, okay? Like, it looked decent, and I was happy with this. Hold on, my sisters are texting. Do they need me? Oh, really? We're looking for sister rings, so yeah. It's for the ring finger. What size is my ring finger? My ring finger is a 6, I believe. 6. I'm gonna just say 6. 6.5. Oh Lord. 6.5. 6.5. Okay, back to crocheting. Sorry. This stocking. I was proud of this. I'm still proud of this, even though like clearly there's some things wrong with it. But it looks good enough to me. I don't even know what stitch I used for this. Jeez, this thing is so fuzzy. Oh my god. I'm so glad I stepped away from acrylic. Oh, all right. After that, oh my gosh, after that, I wanted to dabble into some tapestry because tapestry just looks so cool, like creating tapestry projects. So I started off creating, actually, I think it was these two. So it was like holidays. It was it holiday season? I created, oh my gosh, I created all of these before I started my channel. So these are all in like December, no, these are all in like January. Yeah. So anyway, I tried tapestry. I used bobby pins instead of actual stitch markers, which I mean, you can use anything for a stitch marker, but I use actual stitch markers for stitch marker. What was this gonna be? Like, I did not finish this because I hated the way it was curving and doing all of this. Like, you guys can see how it's like folding. Okay, I forgot that was gonna happen. But you guys see how it's like folding and stuff? Like, I think this was gonna be snow with a snowman on it. Anyway, I was so annoyed with this that I just chopped off this yarn and stopped working on it. I'm surprised I kept this and I didn't throw it away. I'm a very nostalgic person though, so I was pretty sure I was like, I will laugh at myself later for this, which I do. Anyway, after that, I was like, let's try again. Let's try tapestry again. So I tried this. I think this was gonna be a pumpkin. I'm pretty sure it was gonna be a pumpkin or something like that for like Halloween. I mean, it wasn't even close to Halloween, but I was just like trying to make it and it kept doing this little curvy thing. I did not know what I was doing wrong. I think I just didn't set up my foundation chain properly, which was making it like unstable and curve like this. And then it could also be like how tight my stitches were, and it could also be like what stitch I was using. I don't know, lots of variables, and I did not feel like finding that out. So I chopped this and I also kept this, which is very cool because now I get to show you guys. So I'm pretty sure at that point I was very, very, very annoyed with making tapestry stuff, but I wanted to try one more time. And I have a bunch of writer friends that also crochet, and we're like, we want to like crochet a project, knit a project. So I was just like, let me try tapestry one more time. And I finally finished a piece, and it's a gingerbread. Oh my, this is definitely the back. Okay. It's a gingerbread, so it didn't turn out exactly the way I wanted, and like when I look at this, like I know it's supposed to be a gingerbread, but this thing is so janky, like but I was proud of it because I finished this, okay? Like this is beautiful to me. This is beautiful to me. I was just like, wow, wait a minute. I have some talent here, okay? So after this, I don't have the tapestry with me. I can show you guys from my Instagram. But I decided to work on another tapestry, and it's of Corpse Husband's face because my sister made one of Corpse Husband's face, and I was just like, you know what? I want to try that as well. So I tried it with, she did it with 24/7 cotton by Lion Brand, mercerized cotton. She did her tapestry with their yarn. I did mine with acrylic yarn, and let me tell you, that thing turned out so big, I am not even going to leave to go get it because that thing is too huge. So huge, but here's what it looked like. Let me show you guys. All right. This, oh, can you see? This is what it looked like. I hope it's not too bright for you guys. Let me just dim it down just a little bit, just in case. Okay. This is what it looked like. This is how it turned out. Like, oh, Look at that definition. Like, this is all yarn, guys. Like, this, okay, can we not? This is me sitting on top of the tapestry so you can see like how big it is. Which way do I swipe? This way. This is it on grass and stuff, and this is one of my cats on it, and this is what it looks like from that side. But yeah, guys, like this thing is huge. I changed up all the colors. Usually the hair is black, the skull is white or something, and like, no. My sister did black hair, white skull, black shirt. I did a red shirt, green skull, and purple hair. Just change it up, make it look kind of cool, you know? So yeah, this is what it looks like if you guys want to actually have a close-up and look at all the stitches and stuff. One, I was just leaning on my laptop and I just slipped off. One, I have a video that I will link for you guys right there if you want to see it. And it's also on my Instagram, so you can go and scroll down. It's from March. You can scroll down. I don't have that many posts, and you can check out my tapestry. So I did that. That was such a success. After all of those like mini setbacks, I'm not gonna call them failures, they're just learning opportunities, okay? So after those learning opportunities, I was just like on this tapestry, I was like, please turn out the way I want you to turn out. Please, like, let people at least be able to know what it is. And it turned out even better than I expected. Like, beautiful, okay? And then I started my channel and I did actually, ooh, wait, that's the next segment. Oh, wait a minute. I'm going too fast, okay? I'm going too fast. But I will tell you guys this before I move on to the next segment. Let me show you these other projects that I worked on. Let me see, I have a whole order of this thing. I have a whole bag here, so bear with me. Why did I toss that all the way over there? Okay. Let's go on the floor. Okay, so I have it in order on my laptop, like when I made these things, so that I don't go out of order. So a lot of these projects that I made, where's this book? Excuse me. I went back to amigurumi after the tapestry, and I made a lot of them from this whimsical stitches book. This book is amazing, guys. Like all of these animals and stuff that you see on the front, it's in this book. Patterns, easy patterns. I haven't done amigurumi in so long. Oh my gosh, I kind of miss it. So wait a minute. I have bookmarks on a bunny and a duck that I could make. I have been so into clothes right now that I have not even looked at this book or any book actually to make amigurumi. But let me know down below if you guys want to see me dive back into amigurumi, because I just might for a video. Anyway, so after tapestry, I dove back into amigurumi and I made, what did I make first? I made, oh my gosh. I don't have it with me. Okay, I'll be right back. All right. The first thing I made, I think this is like my third video. I made this narwhal. Okay, it was supposed to be a, what happened to the eyeball? Oh my gosh, this eyeball is off. This is the other eyeball. The mouth is coming off and everything. This thing is so flat. Oh my gosh, look at the tail coming out. My cats have attacked this thing, dude. This is in my sister's room because like I couldn't fit it here, and yeah, it stays on her bed. Anyway, so this was originally a whale, but there's an option to make a narwhal, so I was just like, heck yeah, I'm making one. And I made it out of, what is this called? This yarn. Sweet Snuggles. Sweet Snuggles. I think that's it. Yeah, Sweet Snuggles. So I made this. And then I made, what's next? Eggs. Oh my gosh. I was obsessed with making giant creations. So yeah, I made eggs. These are what the eggs look like, except they look more like large grapes, basically. So I made 2 gray ones and 2 blue ones. So cute. And then I made bucket hats. Oh my gosh. I think I was trying to see how many bucket hats I can make in a day or something like that. So I made like, and all of them are huge, absolutely huge. Can't even like, I'm not even gonna try that. Anyway, I made this bucket hat, and then I made this bucket hat right here. Then I made this one. I actually like this one. I combined like white and each color, you can see. And then I made this one out of a different type of acrylic, I'm pretty sure. And this turned out like bigger than these. So I made these. And then I have contacts in, I'm still squinting. Like I don't have to squint, but I just, since I wear glasses, I naturally squint. So even when I have contacts in, I'm like, huh? So I made, oh my God. After the bucket hats, I made this thing. Now, pause and guess what this is supposed to be, okay? Kind of looks like a squid. Wow, look at this pointed. It's not a squid. It's supposed to be an octopus, okay? I did not know how to sew these things onto the body. Like, oh my gosh, this is so terrible. I call it the monster because it looks like a monster. I was so upset with this project that I didn't even create a mouth. And all of these projects that I'm showing you now, I have videos on, so you can just look at my old videos and see me creating them. But anyway, these eyeballs, oh my gosh, that was the last resort, this eyeball right here. That made me so mad. So I made this. Oh, I also made this thing. I don't know what this is supposed to be, a jellyfish? Yeah, I made this jellyfish. It doesn't look like a jellyfish. Anyway, what did I make after that? Oh, I made bees. Oh my gosh, these were my greatest creations. Like, I adored these bees. I was just like, oh my gosh, like, absolutely. I made this with Baby Snuggle yarn by Hobie. Oh, some like stuffing stuff like tickle my nose. Anyway, these are some cute bees. Oh, I love them. And then I made the corpse tapestry, and I also made a beanie that I don't have with me. So that is what I did for a little bit on my channel. And this is what I was going to tell you guys, that I was like, wait, I can't say that yet. But I was telling my sister, like, she was into making clothes and stuff. I was like, I'm never going to make clothes. Like, that looks so boring. Like, who would make clothes? Like, that doesn't even look fun. Like, all you do is do the same thing over and over. Like, I was so into amigurumi. Like, I was just like, ugh. But then, I don't know what switch happened, but a switch happened. And that's what I'm about to talk about in this third topic. Give me a second. Gotta put all this stuff up. All right. Also, in this bag, I have this little cute doll that my sister made for me. It was like her first ever doll that she made. It's so cute and tiny. Anyway, so you guys. Oh my gosh, I have more projects behind me. I'm so excited. All right, so this third topic, projects after learning how to crochet clothes. Oh my gosh. So the first thing on my channel was clothing. I crocheted the Harry Styles cardigan. I followed someone's tutorial. I forgot, honestly, but watch the video if you want to see like her channel. It was great. I made that. I called it a jacket more than a cardigan because mine did not turn out like a cardigan. Ugh. It turned out more like a jacket. Okay, this is what it looks like. It looks bigger and longer right here than it is in person, but if you go to my Instagram, you can see that it is short, or actually I can just show you guys instead. This is what it looks like. This is what it looks like on me. So it's like kind of like, and it looks like a jacket. So I'm just gonna call it jacket, you know? But it's supposed to be a cardigan. I mean, I know cardigans could be short, but like this legit fits like a jacket. But I was so happy with this creation, like patchwork. I was like, oh yeah, like you could, like none of this lines up. Like, I mean, kind of, I guess, but like the first and second row, like these squares are supposed to line up, you guys. But it was so great. It was my first clothing creation and I was so excited. I loved it. It was great. And then I went on an amigurumi binge and I was just like, oh, like I literally only did this clothing because it's Harry Styles. Okay, I love Harry Styles. Like, hello. But then something snapped, something clicked in my head and I was just like, I'm gonna make clothes. Okay, so now I'm gonna go through all of the clothes that I have made from the beginning up until now. So let me, you guys, I like to check and make sure nothing's on my face and stuff once in a while, and my lips aren't white or anything from talking so much, you know, like, I don't know if this happens to you guys, but like when I put on some types of like chapstick and lip balm and stuff, sometimes the inside of my mouth like it's like white, like so periodically I have to check on that, and when I'm filming videos I check on that and I can edit that out, but I guess I'm not gonna edit that out here. Anyway, so after that Harry Styles cardigan, I crocheted a patchwork jumper slash sweater. This thing was huge, okay, like huge. So here it is. Oh gosh, okay, I just got the second dose of my vaccine yesterday, so my arm is like, sore, so that hurt lifting it up. Anyway, I was so proud of this patch. I'm still proud of this. Like, I would wear this now. This was made with, okay, so this first one was made with Red Heart Super Saver yarn, the Harry Styles cardigan thing. This was made with Furl's Wander yarn, and their yarn, like, once put together for any type of project, like their yarn, this yarn is heavy, like super heavy. Like, and it's 100% acrylic, but it's like a soft acrylic, like you can see, like it's like nice and soft and ooh. But yeah, this is huge. All right. And I have videos on all of these as well. Let's toss that to the side. So after that patchwork one, I made an oversized regular jumper. So at first I was like into patchwork and I was just like, I'm just gonna do patchwork. That'll be my style. I'm always trying to figure out something that I want to do, like my staple. I thought it was gonna be patchwork. Absolutely not. I got bored with patchwork and I was just like to my sister, teach me how you do your projects from the ribbing up. So then she taught me how to do that and now I know how to create stuff. So, oof. Oversized jumper. Here it is with the same colors as the patchwork one because I used Furl's yarn again because I was just trying to get rid of the Furl's yarn and I still had yarn left that I sold with along with a bunch of other yarn. If you guys saw my other video about yarn, here it is. Anyway, look at this. Like, this was like truly super de-dupery oversized. Like, if you guys want to see that video, I'll link that video for you guys, but it's so oversized. Actually, let me show you a picture of me in it. This is me in this oversized jumper. Like, I think you can see me, like, I'm over here kneeling and stuff, and this is like, it's still touching the ground and stuff. So excuse me. That's how big it is. Like, look at the sleeves on my hands. You can see that? My nails are gonna wipe. Boom. Anyway, super oversized. Oh my gosh, I know this will be perfect in the winter. I'm definitely gonna pull this out and wear it like a blanket. Absolutely. But yeah. So the way, like, I do my any panel and stuff, I start off with the ribbing and then I work in the ribbing and go up. And same with the sleeves, I work in the ribbing and then just go up. And I was like, oh my gosh, that's so easy. I love that. So that's how I do like all of my projects now, which is great. And after this humongousaur, I made a sweater vest. No, I didn't. Gosh, I'm getting ahead of myself. I made a half checkered jumper. I was really into making jumpers because honestly, that was the only thing that I knew how to make. Anyway, a half checkered jumper. Here it is. And yes, you're noticing that there's some space right here and right here. That is because I forgot to put in the black when I was making it because I was distracted. And yeah, that part just didn't end up being checkered and I messed up twice. But it still turned out cool. So I made this side red, this side checkered. I had checkered red ribbing with black and then checkered. And then I had black ribbing or black cuff with red and checkered. And then the entire back of this jumper is black because I was not gonna do checkered again. Doing this made me realize that I hate checkered and I don't want to do it again unless I absolutely have to. But yeah, that's another story. Anyway, I was like, I'm not going to redo the back with checkered because no one's going to see the back. So that doesn't matter. Now moving on, after that, my camera is about to shut down on me, but I will continue talking until it cuts off. Anyway, next is the sweater vest. Let me bring it out for you guys. All right, here it is. I was like, I want to do like bright colors this time. I was all into like muted colors. I was just like, that's a lot of muted colors. Okay, like I'm tired. Let's go bright. So I did, and this is my first time. This was my first time making a vest. It was very exciting. I did yellow ribbing for everything, and then I did pink, and then as you can see, blue for the back. So I love this vest so much. Like this vest makes me so happy. Oh my gosh. Well, that was a perfect ending. All right, and after that I made a crop top because my sister, my younger sister, Mr. Bobvin, she made a striped madness crop top and I was just like, beautiful. I needed a crop top pattern and she made it. So then I just made my own thing. I didn't even follow her pattern for like the stripes. I just followed her pattern for how many, like just how to do a crop top in general. So I switched over from acrylic yarn to cotton yarn. I use Dishy cotton yarn, 100% cotton yarn. That's my go-to yarn now. That's my go-to yarn now, and I'm slowly diving into other types of yarn, but like other fibers and stuff, but Dishy 100% cotton yarn is my default yarn, like my yarn that's going to be used for most of my projects. And sometimes I use acrylic as well still, only because the project that I was working on, like I didn't have any other yarn for a sweater dress type of thing, so yeah. Anyway, I'm getting ahead of myself. This was made from Dishy 100% cotton yarn. It was my first crop top, my first project with the yarn, and oh my gosh, when I tell you I love cotton yarn, like, and this type of cotton yarn, like this yarn is so soft. Like it's softer than like I thought it would be. Oh my gosh, and this crop top was so cool, so cute. And after that crop top was my Grand Canyon crop top. I call it my Grand Canyon crop top, one, because of the colors. I chose brown and cream, and it was a project that I did with my sisters. We all made a crop top at the Grand Canyon. I will link that up there for you guys. But we made a crop top at the Grand Canyon, and it was just so much fun. Oh my gosh, I actually crocheted on the Grand Canyon, like in the Grand Canyon, like not on top of the Grand Canyon, like in the Grand Canyon. You can see all of that. I have 2 videos on that, you guys. So much footage, I have to break it up in parts. Anyway, this is the crop top, and I was like, why does this smell so good? I forgot my sister washed it. So my sister washed and dried this, and this is how it turned out. Like, it's still so good, so amazing. This cotton yarn is chef's kiss. But yeah, this is my project, my crop top, and yeah, those are my projects that I made after I learned how to crochet clothes. Because why not? Like I was like, oh yeah. And then I haven't been back to amigurumi ever since. So let me know if you guys would like to see amigurumi from me. I honestly, it'll be fun to make a video out of it because I haven't done it. Like, can I still do a magic circle, a magic ring? Like, oh my gosh, yeah, that I will definitely need to film that because, yeah, I hope my muscle memory comes in handy because, anyway, my next two topics are not long at all. My fourth one is the current projects. Why can't I speak? My fourth one is the current projects that I am working on. So I literally just finished working on a pride dress. Like I literally just finished it yesterday. I didn't even bring it out. Give me a second. This is gonna be a cut. So I just finished making this dress yesterday. This is what it looks like. This is like my first time ever making a dress, and I made this dress like from my brain. I did all the stitches, all like, this is the pattern I was talking about. So I'm gonna have a pattern for this dress. I'm not sure when. I said soon, but like, this is not gonna be soon because this was an experiment dress and dude, it was definitely an experiment. I just finished filming the video for it. It's gonna be up sometime after this video, probably later in the week. So this video is going up Monday. This next video, the Pride one, will be going up sometime a few days after. I just need to take pictures and stuff, and then I'll be able to start like finishing up the edits for the video. Anyway, this is the Pride dress. This is my first project for the month of June, and my second project for the month of June will be that same type of dress, except not in Pride colors. It's just gonna be another dress because I'm trying to perfect my stitches for this pattern. And I kind of have an idea of what I want to do now. And before I started filming, I started working on the ribbing and part of the sleeve. So I'm starting off with the sleeves first. I don't usually start off with sleeves first. I like to start off with my panels, but I was just like, you know, let's change things up. Let's start with the sleeve. So starting with the sleeve, and also I'm using Furl's hook that they just came out for Pride Month, which is very cool. And yeah, so that's what I'm working on currently. And number 5, future projects. So this one, oh, let me adjust, sorry. I don't have anything physical to show you guys, but I have my notes app, okay, where I live in my notes app. Like, my notes app is my life, okay? Like, it's literally my life. Literally my life. Anyway, so I have a few projects in mind, like what I want to do next after this dress, but I'm not sure. But I have a tote bag that I want to make. My sister, my younger sister, Miss Bobbin, she made a pattern for a tote bag, which is super cool. She sent me the link. I mean, it's not an official pattern. Is it an official pattern yet? I don't even know, but she sent me her notes with the pattern in it, and I'm gonna make a huge one so that I can just bring it everywhere and have my yarn and stuff in it instead of like having like a backpack and stuff. I'd rather have a nice tote bag and I can just pull out my project, have my yarn still in my bag, and just that would be so cool, right? So that's a project I have in mind. I also have another project that's like a cardigan. I haven't done a cardigan yet. Yeah, that Harry Styles one doesn't count. And plus, it's not going to be patchwork, so yeah, I say I haven't made a cardigan yet. So I want to make a cardigan. I also want to make a long sleeve crop top. So you know the crop tops that I showed you guys. I want to make a long sleeve version of that. And then I also want to make a shirt, like a long sleeve shirt, a long sleeve, yeah, shirt. I also want to make like a colorful cardigan. That's, yeah. Anyway, I have so many. But hold on, there's something else in here. Ooh, I want to make some pants. So my twin sister, Kaye, she made pants. She definitely has a tutorial and a pattern for that. I will link that down below for you guys, but she has a pattern for pants and stuff. So I was just like, I want to make some pants. I'm not sure when I want to make pants, but I want to make pants. I want to make like regular pants and some flared pants. That's going to be amazing. And then I have like one more that I wanted to do. Ooh, okay. So I want to create House Coat from House Moving Castle. There's someone on Instagram who like made a pattern for it, and I have the pattern, but I just haven't had time to make that, but I really, really want to make that. Ooh, one more thing I want to make. I want to make a skirt as well. So I have so many things that I want to make next. Let me know down below what you guys want to see from me next. Like this is going to be after my dress. I think I'm going to make the tote bag next. So after I make the tote bag, let me know what you guys want to see from me next based on what I just told you guys. Because I have no idea, okay? Making decisions like that, I'm just like, ooh, what can be next? I don't know what can be next. I don't like having so many options for stuff because it just makes me not want to choose, because honestly, it doesn't really matter to me. So I'll be like, that would be cool. I mean, that would be cool too. I mean, yeah, I can do that. I mean, yeah, I can do that too. Like, I don't know. It's just a lot, okay? So, yeah. I think that's it, guys. Those are my 5 topics. I told you it was going to be a long, wild ride. I don't even know how long this video is. I think this thing stopped 3 times. So that's 20, 40, 60, 60 minutes. Plus this, I don't know. But I hope you guys enjoyed listening to me talk for this long. Let me know if you want to see more episodes from me. I mean, I'm going to come out with them regardless, but it'll be nice to hear your opinions, of course. And yeah. All right, guys, that's all I have for you today. Let me know down below what else you would like to see from me. I have so much to talk about, like I said before, so these episodes will keep coming, all right? I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Anyway, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It really helps me out when you guys do that. Also, what was I going to say? I was going to say something else, but yeah, do those things. It really helps me out. The algorithm, you guys, this algorithm, okay? Like, help me out, all right? Help me out, please. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Anyway, thank you guys so much. First of all, I think I'm at 600 subscribers on here. So thank you guys so much for 600 subscribers. I can't wait to grow even more with you guys. And I'll see you guys in my next episode.